What if you could design a stunning, modern e-commerce website in seconds without drawing a single rectangle? Today, we are using Claude AI to generate a complete layout, and I'm going to show you exactly how to import it directly into Figma as a fully editable design. No more starting from a blank canvas. Whether you want to tweak the typography, swap out the product images, or completely change the color palette, you get total creative control with unlimited customization. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're ready to speed up your UI/UX workflow using the power of AI, hit that subscribe button, open up Figma. The plugin making all of this possible is called HTML2 Design, and it's what we'll use to bring our website layout straight into our Figma workspace. Now this plugin offers a lot of powerful features right out of the box. Keep in mind that the free version gives you 10 imports per month, which is perfect for trying things out. But if you decide to upgrade to the Pro version, you'll unlock unlimited imports along with some awesome premium options. Now, let's keep the Figma window aside for a moment and jump over to our browser to start working with Claude AI. If you don't already have an account, simply visit claude.ai and create one. The sign-up process is straightforward and very similar to other AI platforms, so you should be able to get started in just a few minutes. Once you've logged in, you'll be taken to the Claude dashboard, where we can begin generating our e-commerce website design using a well-crafted prompt. To save some time, I've already prepared a simple prompt that we'll use to generate our e-commerce website. Of course, you don't have to write everything yourself. If you are unsure how to create a detailed prompt, you can even use AI tools to generate a better prompt based on your requirements. Once you've entered your prompt into Claude, simply press Enter on your keyboard or click the arrow button located next to the prompt field. Claude will then begin generating the website based on the instructions you've provided. Depending on the complexity of your prompt, this process may take a few seconds to complete. During this time, Claude analyzes your requirements and starts building the HTML, styling, and overall layout for the website. Now, while Claude is generating our layout, you'll see it writing out the complete code right here on screen. The incredible thing about Claude is how it structures the components logically. Instead of just giving us random text, it's actively building sections for our hero header, the product grid, and the typography system. As you can see, within moments, we're getting a complete e-commerce website generated by AI, saving us a significant amount of time compared to building everything from scratch. Sometimes Claude doesn't give us the absolute perfect output. If you look closely at this generated website, you can spot a few minor design issues with the spacing and layout structure. And that is exactly why we need to bring this into Figma, so we can fine-tune and customize it exactly the way we want. Another thing you'll notice right away is that the images aren't loading properly inside the live Claude preview window. But don't worry, the code is completely fine. All you need to do is download the HTML file directly to your computer and open it up locally in your browser. Once you do that, all of those stunning images will load up perfectly. And there you have it. As you can see right here, this is the fully generated website with all of our images and layouts loading up beautifully. It looks incredible, but if we look a little closer, we can still spot those minor issues we talked about earlier. Just take a look at the overall structure Claude put together for us. The hierarchy is incredibly clean, from the bold typography choices to the spacing of the product cards. It even managed to generate a working countdown timer for a summer edit section and a fully styled footer at the bottom. For an AI-generated layout, the foundation here is absolutely solid, making our job in Figma so much easier. Now that we've seen our design, Let's jump right back into Figma and import our website directly into our workspace.
If you love me, baby, say it with your chest. Yeah, tired of the maybes, I just want the yes. Don't play me like a...
Looking at the options here in the HTML to Design plugin, I'm only going to select a few specific settings for our layout. If we check every single box, it can drastically increase the import time. Plus, some of these advanced settings are locked behind the Pro version, so we'll stick to the essential free options to keep our workflow fast and efficient. For the components section, I'm going to leave the hover option unchecked for now. Since we're focused on keeping this tutorial moving quickly, skipping the interactive hover states at this stage is a great way to save some time. But if you want that option, please feel free to use it. And once we click on Proceed, the plugin instantly gets to work importing our layout directly into Figma. You'll see it actively reading the code, downloading the assets, and recreating all the text styles and design layers right onto our canvas. It only takes a few moments, so let's give it a second to finish loading up. The design is successfully imported right into our Figma workspace. As you can see, all the text layers, sections, and images came through perfectly, which means we now have total control to make changes, adjust the spacing, and tweak the layout exactly how we want. To give you a better idea of how flexible this process is, I'm going to make a few quick changes to the website for now. Whether it's adjusting the spacing, updating the typography, changing colors, replacing images, or reorganizing sections, everything remains fully editable inside Figma. This is one of the biggest advantages of this workflow. You get a solid starting point from AI, and then you can use your design skills to polish and enhance the final result. So let's make a few improvements and see how we can elevate this design even further. If you take a closer look, you'll notice something really impressive here. All of the color styles and text styles from the original website have been automatically imported by the HTML to Design plugin. That means we don't have to recreate the typography system, define color variables, or manually organize these styles inside Figma. The plugin handles a lot of that work for us automatically. This is incredibly useful because it helps preserve the visual consistency of the original design while saving a significant amount of time during the design process. Instead of rebuilding the entire design system from scratch, we can immediately start refining, customizing, and improving the design. Honestly, this is one of the features that makes the HTML to Design plugin so powerful and such a valuable tool for UI or UX designers. So, to keep this tutorial short and focused, I'm only going to make a few quick and basic changes to the design. The goal here isn't to create a fully polished website, but rather to demonstrate how easily you can edit and customize a layout after importing it from Claude into Figma. As you can see, I can quickly modify elements such as text, images, spacing, colors, and other components just like I would with any regular Figma design file. This gives you complete freedom to take the AI-generated layout and transform it into something that matches your brand, your client, or your own creative vision. With just a few simple adjustments, you can already see how powerful this workflow can be for speeding up your design process. Watch how quickly I can add an image to this empty card using Unsplash plugin. We can also completely customize the product card images, adjusting exactly how they fit and look inside each card. I'm going to make a few more crucial design adjustments. Let's fast forward through these tweaks and see what the final, polished look of this website turns out to be. As you can see, Having the design layers directly in Figma makes it incredibly easy to fix those misalignments, swap out asset graphics, and really dial in the visual hierarchy in real time.
Got me drowning when I know I could swim.
We're just wrapping up the final touches here, polishing the spacing and making sure every single element feels right at home in the final design.
You say you need your space, then pull me close.
So, here is our website's final look. I didn't make massive changes to the layout because my main goal today was simply to show you the entire workflow and how seamlessly Claude and Figma work together to build a functional design from scratch. And that brings us to the end of this tutorial. I really hope you got some valuable insights and actionable tips from this workflow. If you found it helpful, please make sure to smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts down below, and subscribe to the channel for more design content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial very soon.